homemade traditional Peruvian dessert, alfajores, basket of ham, beef, turkey, veggie gourmet sandwiches. Call Giveaways Catering, phone number 778-245-3007.
Well, yes, I decided to leave my country even though I had a really good position in the Canadian Embassy because I was working as an accountant as well. I'm an accountant.
Now, I'm bringing up this topic because job search is one of the most stressful times that I've ever been through, and it's really stressful for a lot of people. And managing your emotions is hard because job search is full of disappointment and rejection.
Amparo Patterson worked at the Canadian Embassy in Peru for 10 years. And one day she decided to go on vacations to Vancouver. In this country, she met her husband and her life changed in many ways. She has an accounting and auditing degree in Peru. However, she had to start from zero, starting her career here in Vancouver. Amparo Patterson from Peru is our guest on our Tell Us Your Story segment.
Oh yes, I worked 10 years in a big project of the Canadian Embassy. It's the big help that Canada gives to Peru. Yeah, and they work helping farms. So I was doing accounting, auditing, yeah, and the financial statements. No, really, no, really. My way of thinking was at that time is just to visit someday, yeah? Because I was working 10 years and then I decided to visit Canada, not before. Yeah, it's because a friend came to Canada, and he told me I'm learning English. So he invited me to Canada. So I made all this paper. I arrived to Canada in 1999, and with him we visited several places. My ex-bosses invited me to their homes. So I went to Montreal, to Quebec, to Ottawa, yeah. To be an immigrant someday, not really. I just think, just this situation, I became an immigrant when I just arrived Canada. I had a really nice experience. I met a lot of friends. I started studying English, yeah. And these 6 months that I was studying English, it was amazing. I love it really. I party. I met other Latino people, people from Switzerland as well. We traveled a little bit around Vancouver and BC. Yeah, we had really nice time, and then later on, I decided to apply for the permanent residence because I was feeling very happy to be here. Yeah, and I applied, and when I applied, I had to translate so many documents, and then I met my husband. Well, yes, I decided to leave my country even though I had a really good position in the Canadian Embassy because I was working as an accountant as well. I'm an accountant. I I wanted always to speak English, just to read, speak, and learn English. Yeah, that was my goal all my life. Yeah, and that's why I talk with the people in the Canadian Embassy that I'm gonna come to learn English for 6 months and maybe to study a master's degree in the future. So it was more or less my idea at that time. No. Well, when I came for vacations in 1999, I like to live with this Canadian family. Yeah. So when I came here, I really love it to stay with this Canadian family because I learned what they do, how they work, their culture, what they like, what they don't like. So yes, I came and I decided to stay. I came first to learn English because the first year I didn't really work, yeah, until I met my husband. Yeah, my husband had a cleaning business, so I worked with him for a while, yeah, until 2005. Then in 2005 he changed the job. He started to have a new business like repairing water lines, drainage and sewer lines. So I decided to go back to work in accounting, which was hard at the beginning. Well, I was applying after a year that I was staying in Canada. I was applying for the permanent residence, yeah, and the person who translate the documents that I needed to present for this application introduced me my husband. Yeah, she's a Mexican, Lupita. She is my sister-in-law. Yeah, we got married in 2002. Yeah, in October 2002, we are 13 years of relationship, yes. Well, in 2005, my daughter born. Yeah, so I decided really to dedicate more time to accounting, to do more study to start studying here in Canada in accounting. Yeah, so I studied at H&R Block, and I started to work in the North Shore Community Service, doing volunteer jobs. I worked for my husband as well because he had a business with a partnership business. So I was doing the accounting. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
The first requisite on looking for a job is to have passion. Being unpassionate, you will be stressed and unhealthy. Keeping a healthy perspective in job search is our topic in our employment tips segment. Next.
Hi, I'm Gwen Pawlikowski, and this is your employment tips segment. And today we're going to talk about managing your emotions during job search. Now, I'm bringing up this topic because job search is one of the most stressful times that I've ever been through, and it's really stressful for a lot of people. And managing your emotions is hard because job search is full of disappointment and rejection. And it's just inevitable. Often when we apply for an advertised job, there's really only one person who can get hired, and yet there are maybe 200 applicants. So you know that 199 people are going to feel disappointed. And there are disappointments throughout job search, and yet we have to keep pushing ourselves along. So let's talk about some of the ways to kind of manage those disappointments and that rejection and still keep yourself up while you're going through it. One strategy that I've heard of is really simple. You've got a great resume, right? You've gone to maybe a job search class, someone has helped you, you have a great resume. Take that great resume and put it up somewhere in your house. Put it on your bathroom mirror, put it on your refrigerator, put it somewhere where you see it every day. And looking at that resume will hopefully remind you that you have a lot of really great things to contribute and give to the world. You have a lot of great skills, you have experience, you have a lot to share. So it's really easy to forget that in the day-to-day of job search. But if you can keep reminding yourself, it helps you to keep positive. And positive self-talk is really, really important during job search. Because as I said, there's lots of disappointment. But you have to keep reminding yourself and keep telling yourself that everything will be okay. Now, another thing that you can do during job search is to kind of manage how much time you're on the internet. Now, depending on the sort of type of personality you have, you may be somebody who really loves to hunker down in front of the internet and research a lot and look for all kinds of job ads and, really get cocooned in front of your computer and work really hard. But I want to tell you that you need to take a break from that. You can't spend all of your job search in front of the internet and in front of the computer. It's really important to your success, and it's really important to your mood to sometimes stand up and get away from the computer, get away from the internet, and go and talk to somebody. Go talk to someone in your network, go have coffee with a friend, go have coffee with a former coworker. Go out, just get out. So another strategy then is to make sure that you're getting up and getting away from the internet now and then, and you're going out and you're talking to people. Maybe you're going to a company to talk to someone, or you're connecting with a former coworker or someone that you went to university with, whatever. Make it a habit of getting out of your house now and then and going out and talking to people. That is really helpful for life, not only for job searching. Another thing that can really bring you down a lot in a job search is applying too much to advertised jobs. So the likelihood of getting a job from an ad is not that high. You probably have more likelihood of getting a job through someone in your network, or by going directly to a company and talking with someone and finding out about openings that way. Yeah, sure, there are job openings that are advertised, but it's very competitive, first of all. And there are a lot of people who will apply, and you may get the job, and if so, great, but you may not. And a lot of rejection can bring you down, as we've discussed earlier. So working really on your network, working on building your network, working on talking to people and trying to find jobs that are gonna open but haven't been advertised yet, that's a really great way to also bring your mood up. So that's another way to kind of keep yourself from getting too down. So just waiting for ads, it might feel like nothing's happening. It might feel like the economy is really slow. And that's not the case at all. I think that there's often a lot happening, but you have to look beyond what's advertised, and you have to look at the things that are happening in companies where there just hasn't been a need to advertise anything yet. Okay. So those are a couple of ways to manage your mood. It's really common in job search to get disappointed, to get rejected, to feel frustrated, to feel like your energy is low, and to spend way too much time on the internet. But if you get out of the house now and then, if you meet with people in your network And if you have kind of buddies who you support and who support you, those things go a long way to helping you feel a lot better about how your job search is going and keeping a positive attitude. And a positive attitude will really help you a lot. So this has been your Employment Tips segment. I'm Gwen Pawlikowski. Thanks for watching.
Peru has a variety of instruments in its folklore. Peruvian folklore is an amalgamation of sounds and rhythms from melancholy to upbeat and festive. Matices del Sur is in our musical segment next. Let's go watch it, what happened on this episode, Behind the Scenes.
Me dijo, Amparo me dijo, quiero que me des tu profile y por favor si tienes 4 artículos para poner. Ay, dije, 4 artículos. Latin Runners. Hay que promocionar nuestra cultura latina. Entonces dije Latin Runners, algo de impuestos y algo de ¿qué más se puse? De mi negocio, ¿no? Y ay, no me acuerdo. Sí, por eso está en sección latina. Desde que te pones más slim, bajas de peso un poquito. Sí, te sientes contenta, te da más energía, tienes ganas de hacer más cosas durante el día. Sí. Primero estudié inglés, de ahí me gustó, dije voy a estudiar Financial Management en BCIT. Y de ahí apliqué para la visa de residencia y de ahí conocí a mi marido.
If you lost your job for any reason, remember, it will be temporary. Because out there, you will find an employer that is the right fit for you. And remember also, a job is replaceable. Family and friends are not. This was your Immigrants Magazines program. We're on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. I am Fabiola Palomino, your host.
Problemas de relaciones interpersonales, separación, divorcio, problemas con niños, adolescentes y adultos.
Soy la doctora Yolanda Montoya, soy Clinical Counselor y mi teléfono es el 604-861-1071.
Alguien que hablaba en español y yo me acercaba. Y al toque teléfono, intercambiaba teléfonos. Entonces yo ya tenía amigas, yo ya salía porque ya me había encontrado en la tienda, me había encontrado en el cine. Sí, soy amiga. No, yo vivía en Vancouver. Yo viví en Vancouver primero, en Kitsilano. Y de ahí ya me mudé en Abbotsford. Tengo mi grupo de latinas. De Costa Rica, de Colombia, de Chile, de Ecuador, Sí, cuando ya estaba haciendo la traducción, la chica que me hacía traducciones oficiales, una mexicana, me presentó a mi marido.